Trump mentioning XRP and Ripple on his social media feed. This is getting so unbelievably real. Now, this is the interesting part about this is people are losing faith. People are jumping out of the markets. And here is why. The example that just came out, the black swan with the country of Argentina being rug pulled by a meme coin is exactly why people don't understand patience in these markets. The cryptocurrency industry with these types of things like hype trends and all these things coming in, people making 50x, 100x, some 1000x on their money. It makes it so unrealistic that what happens is people expect that. That's not how markets work. It's completely unorganic. Okay. If you follow nature, you're going to do very, very well. If you stay calm, you're going to kick ass in these markets. Crypto is not going anywhere. Bitcoin is not going anywhere. XRP is not going anywhere. On Ethereum, it's deep in the banking system. It's not going anywhere. Solana is not going anywhere. They're getting battered right now because of the meme coin thing. What you have to do is if you're getting into these markets is you have to understand there is no get rich quick. There's getting wealthy for sure by understanding how these markets work. Okay. The tide goes in, the tide goes out. It shoots up, it cools off, right? And it's going sideways. There's a lot of manipulation happening right now. But if your markets, if your emotions look like the market, you're going to get wrecked 100% of the time. So as I take you through this journey today, I want you to take a deep breath. If you do the opposite of the 99%, you're going to do very, very well. As everybody's running, you should be going in. As everybody's coming in, you should be going out. Very simple. Okay. Build a long-term fundamental horizon. We're in this for the long term. In the short term, yeah, you're going to make some good money. You're going to do very well if you have a game plan. But if you're trying to get rich quick, you're going to get wrecked. We have to stay focused on the logic of what is actually happening. So this is what Trump posted on True Social. It's right here. Donald Trump says he posted the CoinDesk article. It says Donald Trump effect bumps Ripple Labs US deals XRP gains. The shift in focus towards the US market is part of Ripple's response to Trump effect. So he posted this right on his social media feed. People are going bonkers over this. XRP is going to be a huge part of the financial system, guys. Just settle in. XRP haters, all good. Bitcoin maximalists, XRP is going to be here. XRP people, Bitcoin's going to be here. Let the tribalism go. We're all in the same gang. We're all in the same gang. We're all going the same place. But you guys, you do you with the tribalism piece. I love all of you guys very much. Breaking: SEC acknowledges the Bitwise filing for a spot XRP ETF. Guys, it's coming. It's coming. An XRP ETF is inevitable. Just in, Google Web3 specialist Kyle Song says we are exploring ways to lower barriers to entry so Web2 users can easily use Bitcoin. SEC and Binance seek 60-day pause. This was in February 11th in the crypto case. Okay. Colin Brown posted this. The U.S. Securities Exchange Commission may pause its lawsuit against Ripple after similar delays in cases involving Coinbase and Binance. And I agree with what Colin is saying here. Why wouldn't they pause the case on Ripple if they pause the case on Coinbase and Binance? Okay, now let's get into some nitty gritty stuff. This is where I hope that you'll, by watching this channel, you'll understand stoicism, being calm, taking the middle ground, and taking your emotions out of this. Okay, crypto is here to stay. Bitcoin is here to stay. XRP is here to stay. You can do all the polls you guys want back and forth. They're not going anywhere. XRP is going to be here. It'll be number one and number two, Bitcoin. Those are the top two. And I have many other altcoins. Some of them may not survive. Who knows? But I'm bullish on XRP and Bitcoin. Those are my two biggest holdings. XRP is number one, Bitcoin's number two. And I have a very foundational strategy on why it is that way. And I will stick with it. I will stick to my guns. Nobody will sway me out of that. But here's the biggest thing. When you build a plan, this is how you win. You build a plan. You pick some cryptos that you truly believe in and understand, not because somebody told you to do it, not because you're trying to get rich quick, and you stick with the plan. You're going to do very, very well. That's in any investment strategy. You pick 10 stocks, study the living shit out of them and stick with them. You pick 10 cryptos, study the living shit out of them and stick with them. And don't let anybody sway you left. Be like an oak tree. Put your roots deep into the ground. You got this, okay? So just in, Texas Senate to hold public hearing on February 18th to discuss the creation of a strategic Bitcoin reserve. And let's listen to the beginning of it together. This should make you bullish as hell. Listen to what they say. This is actually the beginning of it right here.
This bill, Senate Bill 21, creates the Texas Strategic Bitcoin Reserve, sending a clear message regarding the decades-long spendthrift stewardship of our country by the federal government. Individuals and investment firms have reacted to excessive spending at the sovereign level by seeking alternatives to fiat currency. These alternatives have historically included gold and land, but now include, to many, cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin, referenced as digital gold by the United States Treasury, has become a recognized asset in the financial markets. Besides individuals holding
digital gold by the Treasury. Okay. Bitcoin's not going anywhere, guys.
Bitcoin directly or through custodianship on exchanges, multiple publicly listed SEC regulated Bitcoin ETFs are now traded on U.S. stock exchanges. Bitcoin offers unique advantages in the digital era due to its limited supply and decentralized nature.
94% of the supply is gone. 80% of the supply has not moved. So whoever these big whales are holding it are using it as a store of value. 6% is left. That's it. There's only 21 million, and they're only going to mine it for another 116 years.
In contrast to the federal government, which has an unlimited printing press and centralized control of the currency. Senate Bill 21 creates the Texas Strategic Bitcoin Reserve as a special fund managed by the Comptroller of Public Accounts. The bill allows Texas to diversify our investment approach, participate competitively in the digital financial economy, and leverage the benefits of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies.
Okay, so I'll leave it at that. I highly recommend you go. This is what's happening, guys, in states all over the United States. This is what's happening in countries. El Salvador is becoming sovereign because of their Bitcoin strategic reserve. Trump signed into action an executive order for a sovereign wealth fund. The guy who just got sworn into the sovereign wealth fund is a Bitcoin maximalist. He has, I think this year when it goes parabolic, they said it'll be close to worth $1 billion in Bitcoin. You have a crypto czar, David Sachs. We had Brad Garlinghouse hanging out at the White House, Mar-a-Lago, excuse me. We have Michael Saylor, who built Strategic B. It's no longer MicroStrategy B, no longer MicroStrategy, Strategy B, which is a Bitcoin treasury. BlackRock, the largest asset manager in the world, just increased their position more in Strategy B, which used to be MicroStrategy's 5%. When they were telling us to run from it, Larry Fink, he told you it was used for money laundering. He was getting exposure through MicroStrategies. MicroStrategies came in 2020, guys. But BlackRock was investing heavily in MicroStrategies. You don't think being the top 3 holder that you're not looking at their plan and what they're doing? Why would you invest that much money in a company when you know that they are becoming a Bitcoin treasury and you're telling us it's used for money laundering? Then all of a sudden you flip and you build your own Bitcoin ETF, and now BlackRock is a number 2 holder in Bitcoin. And I'm not telling you to invest in Bitcoin. I'm just telling you exactly what I do. So here's exactly what I do. Here's how I have my ecosystem set up. And I'm not just in crypto, and I'm not a maximalist in anything. Okay. I'm not attached to any of these investments. There's no tribalism here. I'm a human being having a physical experience on this earth. I love God and I follow Jesus Christ. I'm not married to these assets, any of my assets, and I'm going to break down my whole thing. What I'm focused on is being present, observing nature, honoring God in everything I do, and following Jesus Christ. I feel these investments found me. I didn't find these investments. It's based on the alignment and the truth that I'm working to get to. And you're going through your alignment and your truth. And so I think that's one of the biggest things. No, I know that's one of the biggest things that's just destroying crypto. It's our own tribalism. The very thing we went for is decentralization and freedom. And now we have all this argument inside crypto. It doesn't make any sense. It's silly. It's the same pattern over and over again for the human behavior, human cycle, right? We're drunk in the Coliseum. The Trojan horse is coming in. Bitcoin is either created by somebody. They knew what was coming, guys. All of a sudden, Bitcoin is used for money laundering. They told us to run as fast as they can, and now everybody's using it to solve the sovereign debt crisis. And it was created in 2009 by some pseudonymous person when BRICS was created, Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, to de-dollarize. and we still don't know who it is. That's kind of weird. The top 4 holders in Bitcoin are BlackRock, MicroStrategies, Grayscale, and the United States outside of Satoshi. So if Bitcoin's going to zero and it's going away, then why would all these states be building a Bitcoin strategic reserve? Why would I guarantee? I think it's 99.9% America is going to make a Bitcoin strategic reserve. And then the sovereign wealth fund, they're going to put Bitcoin in there, gold, silver. The whole system is changing. So here's what I'm doing. So I take Bitcoin. I'm holding it forever. I'm accumulating it every single day, just a little bit every day. Super simple, nothing crazy, right? Just buy a little bit every day. When it dips, I buy a little bit more. Very calm. When it collapses, I love it. I buy more. XRP is my #1 holding. I buy it every single day. And when it collapses, I buy it. I love it. I love the collapses. I love this sideways action. I love it. I celebrate sideways action. I celebrate dips. Okay. The bull market gives me anxiety. It's like, it's like everybody's it's like people are trying to get rich quick. It's not a good energy. It's just like, take the middle ground. So now crypto is extremely volatile, right? It's like this. Okay. So what I do is I work to calm my portfolio. I'm diversified. Okay. Bitcoin, I'm holding 100%. That's legacy. I pull 50% of my altcoins when it goes up and I bring it down the risk pyramid to get this to this. And here's how I do it. I use tier 1 capital as one of my assets. I'm not married to insurance either. I'm not married to crypto. I'm not married to insurance. It's part of my plan. I put money into cash value life insurance. So when we go on our exit plan, as we go parabolic, I'm going to stuff and max fund my policies. Okay. Once the cash value life insurance policies are maxed, there'll be a overflow of the bucket of the 50%. A little bit more silver. I'm going to stuff more into my dividend ETF strategy. Right now, I'm putting fresh powder in there. I'm putting earned income into that right now. When I get paid from the dividend ETF strategy, a monthly income, it de-risks back into Bitcoin and XRP. When I get paid by my companies on Wednesday and Friday, I get paid today is Wednesday, I got paid. I deploy into crypto. I have monthly premiums going into my insurance every month, and I deploy into my dividend ETF. Okay, so I have an appreciating asset over here, a deflationary asset that's appreciating. I have my ETFs that are focused on MicroStrategies and Coinbase. When I get paid off of those, I de-risk back into XRP and Bitcoin, right? That's a high risk strategy. Super. So I got volatile over here. I'm de-risking, bringing it down into tier 1 capital, which takes out that volatility because my principal is guaranteed, and then move up the risk pyramid into the middle, and I'm going to buy more real estate. So then do you see how my portfolio, crypto people are like this, right? Dividend ETF people are like this. Then when you start to get the real estate, you start to get the insurance, and it starts to go like this. So you take the high risk, boom, de-risk, boom, safety, boom, de-risk, safety, borrow, asset, buy a property, a little bit more balance. Okay. Take that money, de-risk, and then you're just in an asset bubble. And then eventually you'll never have to work for money again. That's the key. That's the key of leverage. That's what it is. So hopefully that helps. Hopefully that made sense. I built some free education videos. I just did a video on what I just explained at a deeper level. It's just all information, guys. It's what I've worked to study at a deep level. Only thing I talk about is things I'm actually doing. I'll never tell you anything I'm not doing myself. Everything I talk about is either I own, I'm part of, or I do myself. Okay. Very important to me, very important to my integrity. That's all I got for you. One of the things that we are working on currently right now. So again, I would have to apologize. The only thing I could say is these scammers. It's unbelievable. So anybody, if you're new to crypto, anybody in the cryptocurrency space is not DMing you proactively. I am not DMing you. I'm not on WhatsApp. I'm not on Telegram. That's not me talking to you. So they're using AI technology. They're using our likeness and image. You can't stop it. It's like a roach. You delete one, boom, they all pop back up, right? So the only thing I can do is continue to provide warnings here. I'm not DMing you. I do not have a crypto platform. I do not invest people's crypto. We don't have a trading platform. Well, you'll never send us money directly ever. We do not invest people's money in crypto. Okay. Very important. What I do have for you is resources. Okay. I have a badass community. I've helped 10,000 people worldwide. Okay. Understand how to fish. Okay. We don't give you the fish. We show you how to fish. It's a community, live calls, market calls. I do live calls every single week, right? Breaking down my strategies and exactly what I do. Very important. But most of all, the community. So you put your blinders on. We're always alerting in there what's going on, keeping people calm. Our people are stoic. They do the opposite of the 99%. They buy the dip. They don't trip. They diamond hand. Okay. That's the Coach JV Academy or 3T Warrior Academy. You'll see it in my bio or in the description of this video. I'd love to see you on the inside. On the other side, completely separate, I get hundreds of messages on how I use cash value life insurance. So it's a big part of my strategy. Okay. What I do may not work for you. So we want to provide a resource for you. You'll see a needs assessment down below, specifically for this. Fill out the needs assessment or in my bio. My team will text you, call you, email you, all 50 states and Canada. Okay. It's more important what you need. What I do may not work for you. So do a full retirement strategy, take a look at what you're doing, provide some support, provide some advice. If you do business with my team, you'll never send them money directly. We get paid by the company. So I just want to make that very clear. I want to protect you. But I am coming up with a solution around the scammers we're working on a solution right now. We have one more meeting this week, and we should be working towards a solution around how to verify whether you're talking to me, which is important. So we're going to use this innovative technology to at least be light with it, right? Beat them with their own game. So I love you guys. I appreciate you. As we always say, Warriors, let's get your shit together. Love you guys.